That's my opinion about the Aatrox rework. I can't see this champion being a champion that people like main and play on stream for thousands of viewers just because they main it. It's not going to be the next Riven. It's very clunky and finicky, and I doubt many people are going to use it to try to climb. It's not a very consistent kit. I feel like people are going to play, like when people are going to climb, I feel like they're going to play champions that are more consistent, like Jace, like Sion. In NA, you're looking at things like Jax. Here's my opinion. Champions need to be consistent in order to be played that much. Inconsistent champions who can frequently fail or just end up shitty, aren't going to be top streaming or climbing champions. So, sure, your Yasuo looks cool, but the fact that he's inconsistent doesn't make him that great for streaming. Aatrox looks cool, but again, inconsistent, so... It's not even how you play him, he's such like a mind-gamey champion that you have to kind of predict what your opponents are doing and then react to it before they do it. Like half the time I E forward, it's because I know my opponents are going to do something. Sometimes I try to chuck out an E assuming a flash or assuming some like fast movement or something. Oh wow. And it just whips, you know? Just, oh well. And then I lose an entire queue. Like sometimes I Q, E flash, and then they just move very weirdly. It's like Yasuo. Some games as Yasuo, you get that perfect, you know, Q predict, where you hit the tornado exactly where they were flashing to. And some games you just miss your tornado, do nothing, and die. People say, oh, it's because they're a high skill cap. But really, it's just because they're inconsistent. They don't consistently look good, they inconsistently look good. Even the best Yasuo players sometimes just miss shit and die, you know? I'm saying you don't have to be point and click, okay? But I'm saying, like, look at a champion like Zed. Let's be honest. Zed's combo is pretty consistent. Now, sure, you can do some flashy stuff with him, but the base Zed combo is pretty consistent. Now look at Aatrox. Every ability I'm using is chucking a skill shot out. I don't have, like an E or something consistent. I mean, there's multiple ways to be inconsistent. You can be inconsistent in that you don't always get to impact the game because you're a late game champion. Or you're a champion who has a specific time or play style in that they're good. So look at Nasus. Very inconsistent. Is he hard to play? No. Very inconsistent though. Nasus some games will be the 1v9 Omega monster, and some games he's that dude you just gun down from range and he can't do anything to stop it. Yeah, look at Fiddlesticks. That's actually an inconsistent champion. How many times does Fid's ult right as someone's just like, I feel like going back right now, and they just start walking backwards? Because fuck it, they just felt like that, you know? That's just what they felt like doing at that moment. And Fid's teleports in and starts chasing them, but the reality is that, wait, they're out of range, and then he dies. What are consistent champions? I would say Jax. Jax is probably the best example of a consistent champion. Who else is consistent? Alistar's pretty consistent. I mean, who on my team's consistent? Jin's pretty consistent. Well, I mean, his ult, but nobody really, like, plays for his ult anymore, you know? I would say Trinimir's also inconsistent, too. I'm not even trying to, like, say because of his crit mechanic, but just because you pick Trinimir sometimes, and you get opponents who just don't let you play the game. Like, you pick Tryndamere, and then you look at the opposing team, and it's like Ahri, Jhin, a tank, a Peel. It's like, you look at the opposing team, it's like Alistar with Jhin, Ahri mid, the top is Sion. But look at, even when you looked at Fogged, right? I mean, let's look at Fogged. Does every single game involve a Pog or Fogged pop-off? Or, let's be honest, are there some games where you're just like, he just gets kited and there's little he can do to prevent it? You know, it's like, he's against like a Janna, the top lane is like Sion, the jungle is like Trundle, he runs in, gets pillared, runs in again, gets knocked out by Alistar, runs in again, Jhin shoots him and runs away with 80% movement speed. He has to ult immediately because the Jhin hit him once, which caused him to have to ult. No, I'd say Jax is consistent because, like when you make a good play on Jax, there's very little that you can do to fuck it up, you know? When you know the play, when you know what to do, there's very little you can do to fuck it up. I would say Urgot is like I would say Urgot is consistent, but definitely has flashy shit he can do. I think a lot of people overlook the flashy shit he can do. My number one pet peeve, people that expect the League of Legends player base to be rational, consistent, and normal. You're like, yeah, Hashinshin. Yeah, if a chap is consistent and everyone knows this, yeah, why does a champion not get played? Yeah, because they just don't want to. Emotions and feelings, damn it. How about this? How about you just like Yasuo, so you play Yasuo? Yeah, but Hashinshin, Yasuo is not that great of a top laner right now. Okay, so what? Yeah, but why would they play him then? No, because they just want to. No, Alistar is better than Leona in every way. Yeah, why would anyone pick Leona? Because they want to. Because they just feel like playing Leona. Because they like Leona. Yeah, but she's worse. It's not about her being bad, it's just Alistar's better than Leona, period. It's just how the meta is.